People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. No, Jamaican people say, if you want to know your friends, pretend like you're dead. But Sun Tzu put it a different way. But in basically I said the same thing. Hold out baits to entice the enemy, feign disorder, and crush him. People, you really think that's how Sir P would have got? Come on, people. After all this effort, after all this time, after so many sacrifices, daily videos, you think I would let a couple of LIQ trolls hack me and expose me like that? People, I have no presence online. Everything about me is a proxy. Even if they were to get access and get past the extraordinary security measures I have in place on my Instagram, on my site, the name and details they would see don't exist. But in one move, I have demonstrated a number of things to the people of Jamaica and Jamaicans all over the diaspora. One, I made it very clear and obvious that indeed, as a society, there are people acting against the interests of the people. It's very obvious now who the agents are on YouTube and who they work for. And the reason why they would come against somebody like me and the message that I push, you should be able to figure out who is who right now. So if you were following certain people, now you see them true colors. That was the first thing I demonstrated in my action. The second thing, the idea that I need to talk about the world snitch to get the views, I get the hype, is nonsense. I made a video saying I was leaving YouTube, and it outperformed every single video I've ever done about the world snitch, including the one about popcorn. Go on my channel page and look at the numbers for this last week alone. You will see more 100,000k plus videos in 1 week than all of my haters who were putting out videos trying to diss me get this whole year. Not only that, my video saying I was leaving YouTube got more views in one day than the videos them where the world snitch himself put out from that album when released. Go check the numbers for yourself. Go back, go check the first day numbers over a 24 hours period. I don't need the world snitch for anything. He just so happens to be another criminal in Jamaica that I call out. But unlike the other criminals who are not famous, they don't have a big fan base or running to defend them. So any YouTube blogger who is hoping that I'm going to do a video in response to any nonsense you put out and sit down and talk about you, you're going to wait until it's snowfall off a tree, right? Now, the third thing, now I know who's serious. Now I know the people who love and care about this country. The response has been overwhelming on both sides. I have people sending me voice notes who are literally in tears, and I have people messaging me, laughing, saying, yeah man, a long time, if dead. People who have been watching all along and pretending to be an ally. But I like to cut the grass real low, that way I can see all the snakes them where I hide. It is undisputed. There's no more argument. I think it is clear the people of Jamaica have spoken. The people of Jamaica, law-abiding Jamaicans, people who love this country, well-wishers for Jamaica, people who have the best intentions for our society and the future of our society, have declared who is really the people's champion. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the date about another video that I warned the world snitch he should avoid, otherwise they could drop. And when that video drop, it will then give you the date or the time for the video a lot of you are waiting on. But for now, let me explain how a couple of Ludi players think that them could win a game of chess against me, right? I'm going to break down the so-called hack and expose that actually was attempted. They did try to hack my Instagram and my page, and they did put out fake pictures, fake address, fake voice, all kind of foolishness. So people, let me tell you now what really go down. Now, be honest, how many of you fell for it? How many of you actually fell for it? Come on, people. I'm not going anywhere. People, this is what happens when the troll end up getting trolled. Pictures, address, voice, gimmicks, gimmicks, gimmicks. People, I want you to listen to something right now. Who remember this from the first video where I did titled Struggling YouTuber Apologize to the World Snitch? People, who remember this line? They're listening and they're shaking in their boots. See, I know they're devising plans. How can we get to this? And see, I'm thinking so far ahead. I've even set traps so them catch who they want to catch. See, there is an old saying, and it goes, the pen is mightier than the sword. The modern day version of that would be the microphone is more powerful than the rifle. Oh boy, who remember that? Who remember that line from the World Snitch video where I said I was apologizing to him? People, go back, go listen to me if you don't think I'm serious. That right there was one of the first traps. I said one of the first traps, and it's taken over a year for somebody to try and walk into it. Really? You think you could just reverse engineer the sound and get my actual voice? Listen, let me go to the more important one, because a million people sound like people, so that not even mean anything, even if they did crack it. I'm gonna help you crack it, by the way. Don't worry, this is getting fun. But let me address the pictures. The pictures and the address and the info going around, right? People have been sending me this saying, oh, Sir Peter, my post on this, you this, and they must say you did this batch, this JDF batch, and Sir Peter must say you did corrupt, and you did a link with clans, and that is why you know so much things. People, listen, and listen to me carefully. It's all a hoax. It's all a hoax. The picture of my son one, but you know who that brother, right? I did a Google search of the image, and Google bring up a similar picture, well, the same picture, right? And it was somebody who looked at him that some JDF fear or something. I don't know where them find that from, where them claims on me, right? As to the address that I see them post, I couldn't even find. I have to type that in a Google to find it. As to, as I said, the voice, people, that was one of the first traps I said. I expected this one to be used at least 4 or 5 months ago. Matter of fact, I expected it right after the video apologizing to the shepherd. You people are too slow. This is no longer fun. I'm going to help you out, because if it's no fun, then I'm not going to be into the trolling business video. It needs to be fun, so I'm going to help you out. Look at your screen right now. See, how you think it works is I record, right, and then I add a sound effect one time. No. See, first, my actual voice goes into the editor, right? With the settings you see on your screen right now, I blurred out the tree to the right, right? If you can crack that, hey, you deserve to expose me. Then after I record, like this, right? Then the end result of that voice, right, then gets turned into flat. Then the flat voice is either turned into the Simple Simon voice or the traditional Sir P voice, the one you're hearing now. That means if you were to reverse engineer back the sound, right, take it back one step, you will go back to the flat sound. You will not go back to the original sound, which is also edited. As I said, come on, let's see how good you really are. Bring out your best engineers. You think I would be calling out musicians, people who work with producers, who could just do a little one-step engineer back and get it? You people are a joke. So decode that first, then match it to the millions of people all across the world who sound exactly like that. But remember to decode the ones on the right first. You need to do that before you reach anywhere. Hey, good luck, Mr. Blogger. Good luck, Mr. Engineer. Good luck, Mr. Producer. Right? You know, it's real funny. I see bloggers make videos and never block off all them own comment section. Your own subscribers are turning on you. You have hundreds of thousands of subs and you can barely crack 10k on a video. Fake, just like you. Think about it. The found out the backing of the World Snitch, him reposting, him calling a name, him tagging, and still can't do any kind of numbers on YouTube. Then again, me can't blame you, because even the World Snitch himself, even film numbers are dwindling at a rapid pace. As a matter of fact, let's talk about that album he just released. World Snitch, he falling off. Oh wait, you don't care about views. Or you don't care about views now that your views have gone down. Back in the day when your views and your streams did a shot, you'll like brag about it. But now that's them gone down, you don't care about YouTube anymore, you don't care about views anymore. World Snitch, I've listened to your album, and this is what I think about it. At this point, you're basically riding off history. You're basically riding off past accomplishments. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you realize you're falling off. Maybe 3 or 4 of them songs I'll get look play. The rest of them gone straight into the toilet. Rubbish. See, one thing I've never taken away from the World Snitch is his ability. My old subscribers know, I've always given him credit where it's due. When it comes on to music, couldn't say nothing about that. The World Snitch is one of the most consistent, right? The most consistent and hardworking artists probably in Jamaican history. Consistent. Long time him put out hit song. I've never take that from him. And anybody who try to take that from him, you must be sniffing the Diet Coke. Very consistent, right? Hits after hits. Long time. However, now, as of late, it's clear that he's fallen off. Not only has he fallen off musically, but his reputation has taken a hit. Because now people are starting to see who he really is. People look at your screen. These are his numbers after 18 hours. Back in the day, when World Snitch was firing on all cylinders, by them time, videos are almost 1 million. He's falling off. Big time. Oh, and by the way, if you've been living under a rock somewhere and you don't know who the World Snitch is, he's the brother where he sit down on the chair, on the sofa, with him legs them cock up and him elbow deep in a roach waist, and him on a wrist on the man leg. You see, for the World Snitch, this is normal. For the World Snitch, this is how things actually went down. But it seemed like he forgot the cameras were on. You know, sometimes when you do things so often, it becomes habit. You not even pick up what I want. So even though him dead up on camera, him doesn't realize. But this is normal for the World Snitch. This right so, just a normal day for him. If a man sit down like this, elbow in a man crotch, and a rest on man leg and a tap and a rub like say, are you a woman here, they live it. Right? But then again, they don't call you the world sprat for nothing. People of Jamaica, Jamaicans all over the world. The World Snitch moves when I tell him to move. The World Snitch responds when I tell him to respond. Now you're thinking, but didn't you say him shouldn't? You don't understand. I have that clown figured out. See, to get him to move, you have to tell him, don't move. People, this is getting too easy. I can't believe this is the artist that people say was so intelligent. Intelligent by whose standards? If you looked at how this man even up in behind bars, you will see he simply cannot be intelligent. But many more videos are there to come. By the way, Popcorn, well played. Reposting that garbage when put board roadblock. But roadblock, and me want to kill man on roadblocks. That's not what I said. Me never said one roadblock stop the man. And the people who watch the video know said me never said that. So but the fact that them see you post that, you only make it proof. You only give them proof. Say, okay, clearly Sir P have him file, because him never even address what me say. He came up with a complete different narrative that it was a roadblock. Which roadblock? Me never said one roadblock stop the man. The reason why that spot was that time was picked is because it would have been ideal. It was ideal because the road clog up on Elsha. Everybody knows after the event there, the road clog up. Elsha road clog up. Everybody know. Say if you can catch somebody while they're a target when it's stationary, right? Clog up in on traffic. Just like remember Shatters. When you remember Shatters one time, what the big brother name? When he be in the car, the drop top car of the girl, and he the traffic a creep go up, that is the perfect place to wake somebody up. Perfect place. But you see, the reason why them never attacked earlier is because they were also in a car. So them couldn't take out Popcorn and then driveway. They would have also been stuck and they would have then become sitting ducks. Now them in a situation where they might go in there and shoot out or much people can't make out them face because them can't move either. That is why I made it clear. Say the man them let wait till they move further up and get to the stoplight. The road clear up, then they can hit him up at the stoplight and then move off. Popcorn can post at him one post. I told you. I said to Popcorn. Matter of fact, I don't think Popcorn gone far enough. I'm telling Popcorn right now, come out and totally deny it. I him this repost and look at message of the world snitch in. I'm telling Popcorn they come out and completely deny it, but Popcorn know exactly what going on. Popcorn I play a fool to catch wise. He's also using strategy, which is why I said on Instagram, well played. Well played, Popcorn. Now, with all that said, earlier on in the video, I told you I was going to give you a date as to one of the videos that I said was coming. And I'm going to tell you exactly when it'll drop. You will be hearing this video on Monday, the 29th of June. On the following day, the 30th of June, the last day of the month, that video will be dropping 7:15 a.m. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. This video is going to show you one of the reasons why he has earned the title the World Snitch, despite all his so-called anti-informer stance. People, in this video, the one that's dropping on the 30th of June in the morning, I will then give you the time when the Quack Quack video will be dropping. World Snitch. Remember did warn you? Roderick, Quack Quack. Roderick, Quack Quack. If you have any friends from Portsmouth, Waterford, Gregory Park, any of them places there, any clans bridging, link them. They're going to want to be around. You want to listen to the video. That is going to drop on the 30th. Enough people at them place here know the details, they know the facts. Until then, people, big up on yourself. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. The only way you don't, Sister P, keep putting out content is if the air will flow through my body. Stop. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, by any means necessary, to keep the movement going. I will not be bullied. I will not be threatened. I will not be intimidated. And for those of you who think you're tough and you've been sending these strange threats to me, I'm not impressed. To be honest, low-key, I look forward to the day I come face to face with one of you. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment, and share the video. Bless.